guys, this is Priest SLC from e-cigarette forum, and today I'm going to do a video review of the Provape PV1. I did not receive this free. I purchased it myself and decided to do a review on it based on the functionality that I found it had. It's actually pretty much replaced all my other PVs. I'm going to keep them for backups, of course, in case I do have to send this beauty back for anything, which the way this thing's built I doubt will happen. But I wanted to go over some of the use with the atomizers, the caps, things like that. Now, there it is right there, the Provape PV1. As you can see somewhat from the poor autofocus on my camera, this thing has a laser etched logo in it, and it is actually absolutely gorgeous. Now, one of the other things is you've got these spring-loaded connectors for the atomizer side, which actually will come in as you put the adapter on. I have both of the adapters currently available from Provape. That would be both the 901 and the 510, as you can see there. And I also purchased the 901 to 302 801 KISS box adapter because I do have some of those addies, and I'm really glad I did because I actually find I use those quite a bit with this. I also got it with the AW battery. This is a 1450 750 mAh, but from what everybody is saying, it outlasts the 750 mAh. Me personally, I get about 13 hours of consistent vaping on this battery. Not to mention the heavy vaping session that I got and the accompanying nicotine buzz from when I first got this guy. It actually made my atomizers hit a lot harder than they did. I'm actually thinking of lowering my juice milligram on the nicotine due to how heavily this thing actually atomizes. So anyway, pretty simple assembly for this guy. Basically take the battery side, battery goes in, positive end in, slip it in, and then you have an end cap, has a spring on it. It looks like it's made out of machined aluminum, and this actually goes together very well. The first time you put the spring on, it's a little tense, but it does go on nice and snug, and you've got a really good clean seal and a good line there. These little tiny holes around the edge do give a good amount of grip for when you're taking these on and off. I know with a lot of other things, metallic containers, I've had a problem due to slipping. These little tiny holes that they've machined in actually prevent that. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is my dripping method. That's going to be with a 510. Right now I am using a Yanti Dura atomizer, and I found that the threading on the Yantis and the threading on the cap are a little bit off, a little, well, it's a pretty tight fit. It'll go in part way and then you kind of have to push it through. It could be due to the fact that this is a freshly tapped socket here, and the threads just need to be worn in. However, the Joy 510 did slip right in all the way. So, 510 is the atomizer for dripping that I've found works the best in my opinion on this. And I've got a couple, well actually I've got 4 low resistance addies coming. Got a couple, well, 2 of each from the 2 major websites that actually offer them on the forums. I'm pretty sure you know which ones those are. And if anybody's interested, as soon as I get those, I'll do a follow-up video on the low resistance atomizers. So I will, with the 510, I find that 2 drips gives a really great vapor production. You can get about 3 to 4, maybe 5 good hits off of this, and then maybe another 3 slightly sustained hits after that, not quite as good. Show you the vapor production on this, and yes, I know I don't have a tip yet, but I'm fighting the struggle within to find out which T-tip I want. So this is the 510 vapor production. And that's not a joke. That's pure pure vapor. Throat hit is excellent. This definitely is producing a warmer vape. It's absolutely delicious. I've also noticed that some of the juices that I didn't like before, this actually brings out a lot more flavor in them, and they're very enjoyable now. So once again, I'll give you another shot of that. And just absolutely amazing vapor production off of the 510. Now, the other way that I use it, I'm not going to show you the 901 because pretty much everybody has used a 901 in their reviews. I am, however, going to use my 302 low bridge Joy. So, one thing I found with these, with the adapter and with the 901 cap, best way to do this is to twist the cap on. You actually get to the end of this and you feel kind of a little tiny snug where it cinches up and you know it's set. Then put on your atomizer. Once you've got that assembled, just throw it onto the Provape. Now, one thing I have noticed with the 302, the vapor production is not anywhere near as good as dripping with the 510, but it's consistent. With the size of the cartridge in the 302 or any of the others that utilize this cartridge right here, I get about 10 minutes, 15 minutes of sustained vaping before I have to do any form of top off on it. So I'll show you the vapor production on this guy right here. As you can see, it's not anywhere near as good as the plume that comes out of the 510. However, if you're just sitting there relaxing, driving, working, it's more than enough to sustain me through the day. Whereas with any of my others, I was constantly topping them off to get a good hit. This is a nice, smooth, mellow hit, and I find, once again, this providing more power than the others, even on a pass-through. This produces a better, warmer, smoother vapor than the other ones. So that's basically my review on it. If there's anything you want to see about this, just go ahead and list your questions in the forum, and I'll be more than happy to make a video to address anything else you want to know. So it's Priest SLC, and buy one. They're great. You won't regret it.